Generally, when you are a woman that is trying to do things differently, you always get a bit of that adversity from people that, first of all, think you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. My name is Aisha. I am an entrepreneur from northern Nigeria. I am the founder of a restaurant business called Waffle. I've been doing that for the last 6 years. I'm also a brand developer and business manager, and I'm also the president of a sports company called SWA Sports, and it's a sports promotion company that promotes grassroots athletes and leagues through events and media in Nigeria. So what I was sure of was that I definitely wanted to own my own company, but I didn't have the specifics on exactly what it was that I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to be at the forefront of impact and change. I don't really pay attention to negativity or any sort of expectation upon me because I've already kind of set the standard for myself, and I'm my toughest critic. Regarding how this company came about, I've been observing the Nigerian sports industry for a while, and I was also seeing what was happening with African sports just on the continent and the opportunities that were presenting themselves and where sports could potentially be in a couple of years. So I wanted to be a part of where we're headed, and it starts with caring about the athletes themselves and creating an infrastructure or an ecosystem that is working seamlessly, properly, and fixing, some of the issues that we have with sports in Nigeria, with sports development. And I also see it as a huge way out for Nigeria. It's such a powerful tool in bringing people together and uniting people, in promoting health and wellness and joy. And you see the reception with sports. Think about why there's so much backwardness in northern Nigeria. It's that we're so crippled by our traditional norms and our lack of interest in progression and development, and looking at that as regression or something that isn't welcomed. This is our big why we failed to move forward in northern Nigeria. Whether it's women in governance, women in business, I knew that there was a gap that needed to be filled with Arewa women. And for me, this is something that I had at the back of my mind from watching my mom doing a lot of outreach programs with women and children. You have moments, I think, where you feel like, okay, should I just marry somebody rich and relax in my house and I don't have to work, I don't have to do anything. But to be honest, there's pride in productivity, right? And for me, I've always enjoyed, because I'm an active person, and I'd like to believe that I'm a bit of a creative as well. So I always think up new things. Women globally, we have to just work 10 times harder, and it doesn't matter how much harder you work, you're never going to be enough for anybody. But at the same time, there's something very empowering about standing firm on your purpose. My mom was the first figure that I ever sat back and just watched do her thing. Of course, the support of my father as well, who has never limited me. Amina Mohammed, DSG, United Nations, huge mother figure for me. I've always looked up to her all my life, and she's always been very supportive. So I have big plans for the future, but at the same time, I'm very cautious of the fact that I have to be very present in everything I'm doing now. And what I'm doing now is I'm growing the companies in a direction that I can grow my teams, I can empower more people to achieve great things. And this is one of my biggest missions. I want to be able to bring about huge impact in Nigeria in whatever small capacity I can do.